For someone who spends every morning captivating millions with her quick wit and sparkling charm, Kelly Ripa has a surprising confession, one that sends both her co-host and her audience spiraling into laughter. It happened on an ordinary Wednesday episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the kind of day when the coffee is fresh, the teleprompter behaves, and the studio audience is filled with tourists who waited in line from 5 a.m. just to catch a glimpse of the dynamic duo. The topic of the morning, the rise of delivery app dependency. Mark Consuelos, ever the playful instigator, launched the segment with a grin. "So, Kel," he said, "the producers asked us to talk about our favorite delivery apps. You know, DoorDash, Instacart, Amazon Fresh. What are your go-tos?" Kelly blinked, then blinked again. The crowd chuckled in anticipation. "Well," Kelly said, twirling a pen in her hand like someone preparing to negotiate a peace treaty, "I don't actually know how to use any of those." The audience erupted. Mark doubled over laughing. Even the camera operator lost composure for a moment as the screen tilted a few inches off-center. "No, seriously," Kelly protested, hands in the air. "I don't know, I'm app illiterate. My kids do all that. They're the DoorDash diplomats and the Instacart ambassadors of our household." Mark wiped a mock tear from his eye. "You're telling me you host a national talk show, manage 3 kids, juggle a production company, and you can't push a couple buttons to order groceries?" Kelly leaned in with one of her legendary mischievous smirks. "Mark, I can push buttons, but I have standards. I prefer to push buttons that are attached to coffee makers, elevators, and your last nerve." The audience howled. The great app intervention. Later that afternoon, Kelly returned home determined to conquer the digital beast. Lola, her daughter, was sprawled across the living room couch scrolling through TikTok with a level of focus Kelly reserved only for red carpet fittings. "Sweetie," Kelly began, setting her purse down theatrically, "I need help with the apps." Lola didn't even look up. "Which apps?" "The ones for food delivery. The ones you kids use. The dash carts and Insta doors." Lola froze, slowly looked up. "You mean DoorDash and Instacart?" "That's what I said," Kelly insisted, even though she absolutely didn't. Michael popped his head in from the kitchen with the exasperation of someone who's had this conversation before. "Mom, didn't we teach you this like 2 pandemics ago?" Kelly wagged a finger. "I reject the idea that time has any real meaning in the digital age." "That's not how that works," Michael said. "That's exactly how that works," Kelly countered. Lesson 1. Downloading the app. Lola sat beside her mother, phone in hand, sighing like a long-suffering tutor. "Step 1, you need to download the app." Kelly frowned. "Why can't I just use the website?" "Because the app is faster and easier." Kelly raised an eyebrow. "Says the generation that collectively panics when the Wi-Fi dips for 2 seconds. "Mom," Lola replied, "just hit install." Kelly dutifully pressed the button. A loading circle appeared. She stared at it, as if waiting for divine revelation. "Is it broken?" she whispered. "It's literally loading," Michael replied. "You do this every time." Lesson 2. Creating an account. "Okay," Lola said. "Now you need to make an account." Kelly groaned. "Why? Why must I give my email, my phone number, my birthday, and probably a vial of my blood just to order carrots?" "Because security," Lola said, shrugging, as if this explained everything in the world. Kelly typed in her email, though the process involved enough backspacing to qualify as a workout. When she reached the password section, she froze. "It wants symbols. Symbols. What am I, a cryptographer?" Michael snorted. "Mom, it just wants you to not get hacked." "Well, joke on them," Kelly huffed. "I can barely log into my own accounts, let alone anyone else." Lesson 3. Placing an order. With the account finally made, after roughly 5 attempts and a moment where Kelly accidentally set the app's language to German, it was time for the grand finale, ordering something. "Okay," Lola said, "let's do something simple, order bananas." Kelly typed in bananas. 1,000 listings appeared. Organic bananas, fair trade bananas, frozen bananas, Banana bundles, banana chips, banana flour. Kelly recoiled, as if the screen had attacked her. Why are there so many bananas? Who needs this many banana options? Bananas should be simple, potassium sticks, that's it. It's just variety, Michael said. Well, it's unnecessary. Back in my day. Here we go, Lola muttered. You walked into a store, picked up a bunch of bananas, and moved on with your life. No banana algorithms were involved. Still, she tapped on one listing. A message popped up, add to cart. Kelly hesitated. What if I don't want a cart? It's metaphorical, Lola replied. Well, it should say metaphorical cart, Kelly grumbled. But she added the bananas. The screen displayed added to cart. Kelly gasped. Oh, it listened to me. I think I'm bonding with it. Michael sighed. Please don't bond with DoorDash, Mom. Let me have this moment. Lesson 4, check out chaos. Now, Lola said, hit checkout. Kelly did. And immediately panicked at the sight of the total. Why is it so high? How expensive are bananas now? That's the delivery fee, Michael said. Kelly's eyes widened. Delivery fee, service fee, app fee, tip. I haven't even gotten the bananas yet. That's how delivery apps work. Kelly threw her hands up. This is daylight robbery. I could take a cab to the store, buy the bananas, and cab home for less. You don't take cabs, Lola reminded her gently. You make Dad drive. Fine, Kelly said, defeated. The point stands. The final verdict. After an hour of learning, laughing, and mild existential collapse, Kelly sat back and sighed dramatically. You know what, she declared. I don't think this life is for me. You ordered bananas, Michael said. One item. And it exhausted me, Kelly replied. I need a nap or a snack, preferably both. Lola smiled gently. That's why we do it for you, Mom. Kelly patted her daughter's hand. You're angels. Lazy, app-obsessed angels, but angels. The next morning. Back on set, Mark greeted her with a smirk. So, Kel, did you conquer the apps? Kelly straightened in her chair, chin high. I downloaded DoorDash. A proud cheer rose from the audience. And, she added, I ordered bananas. Another cheer. But, she concluded, I will never do it again. Mark laughed so loudly the sound engineer winced. So your kids are still in charge. Oh, absolutely, Kelly said. Some people are meant for digital life. I'm meant for analog chaos. And with that, she flipped her hair, adjusted her cue cards, and leaned toward the camera with a wink. Kids, keep ordering the groceries. Mom's got a show to do.